Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. A warm good afternoon and welcome to the resource person, all the participants, and the advisors team of ThickNess Learning Community. We, ThickNess Learning Community, are happy to have you here for an international webinar on Turn Your Idea into Product. We, ThickNess Learning Community, is a new online startup zeroing in on sharing the knowledge through collaborative studies by organizing expertise and professional talk, inspiring and motivating young mind toward entrepreneurial leadership vision through various programs and accelerating women empowerment that commits to scale up the quality of their life. Our upcoming webinars are PCB designing, along with many more, and certified courses like entrepreneurship, 5G technologies, ethical hacking, and etc. And now, I would like to introduce our dynamic resource person, Dr. V. Sivaraman, currently working as the Director of Industry Institute Relation and Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. V. Sivaraman is also the Director of Sri Vijayam Fireboats, a spin-off company of E.G.S. Having filed 3 successful commercial patents and 15 publications in his name, Dr. V. Sivaraman completed his BE from Bharathidasan University, Trichy, M.Tech from NIT Trichy, and Ph.D. from IIT Madras. Dr. Vishwaraman acts as a technical advisor of Multimedia University Malaysia and Southeastern University of Sri Lanka, and is also a consultant for Aditya Birla Science and Technology. With this note, I would like to welcome our resource person, Dr. V. Shivaraman. Welcome, sir. And once again, we would like to welcome all the members of ThickNess Learning Community for a great afternoon. Over to the resource person.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kritik Raja, for your nice introduction. Good afternoon to all of you. I welcome all of you for this afternoon presentation on turn your idea into a product. Yes. So I prepared this talk based on my industrial experience and exposure, which I got for the last 3 years. And whatever I'm going to discuss for industrialists they may not agree with some of the points. But I'm not here to convince those people. Whatever I'm going to present is based on my experience. Yeah. So, what you are going to do with your idea? There are 2 terms in the first slide, idea and product. Once you have an idea, you have to convert that idea into a product. Just merely having an idea with you will not solve the purpose. Few people may have idea, but they don't know how to convert that idea into a product. What are the process involved? If you refer any journal or books, you can get idea about what are the process steps involved. But I'm not going to discuss all those process steps. I'm just going to share my experience a little bit. So as I asked, what are you going to do with your idea? So one is, if you are having an idea, you can create a new product, or you can make a change in your existing design or existing product. There are 2 kinds of things you can do. One is creating a new product if you are having a fresh idea or abstract idea, and then make a change in the existing design. Mostly in industry, they will change the existing design and form a new product. I'm going to discuss in detail about what are all those products in the coming slides. How industry changed during the last 50 years. The ultimate aim of the product development is it must reach the customer, or it should satisfy the customer need. Otherwise, if you are developing a product which is not at all useful for any of the customers or clients, then it won't serve any purpose. So you have to satisfy the customers at any cost. And as the word I specify products, it need not be a physical one. What I mean is, now digital products like mobile application, website, digital service, or digital marketing, these are all also called as products. Even you can make a small change in the app and you can claim that you have developed a new app, mobile app, similar to Zomato or any food service app or any car rental app. So every individual has got ideas, but unfortunately, all ideas cannot be found as a product. Sometimes your idea can support the existing design, sometimes it may not come as a product. There are several reasons behind that. I'm going to discuss each one by one. But one thing what you have to remember is great ideas can come from anyone, person living in this world, anywhere in this world, and anytime. Say, for example, if you are developing an engineering related products, you need not be an engineer. If you are developing a mobile application, you need not be a software engineer. Even a school dropout can develop a mobile app, can create a website, can do digital marketing. So innovation is the key factor one has to keep in mind always. So the purpose of innovation is not only to provide ideas leading to significant discoveries and achievements, it's uncovering new ways to do things. Sometimes modifying the business models and adapting to changes to achieve better products and services is also a part of the innovation. At this point of time, you need to differentiate between creation and innovation. As per the dictionary, you can differentiate these two words, creation and innovation. Creation is nothing but having the quality or power to create. Producing. On the other hand, innovation is nothing but introduction of leads to introduction of new ideas, devices, or methods. As I told, innovation is the key factor which lies between idea and product. Why innovation is important? Yeah. Why innovation is important? Innovation is vital. Some problems comes. Innovation is vital in the workplace because it gives companies an edge in penetrating markets faster and provides a better connection to developing markets, which can lead to bigger opportunities, especially in rich developing countries like India. Innovation can also develop original concepts while giving the innovator a proactive, confident attitude to take risk and get things done. When a company has an innovative culture, it will grow easily. That is why most of the corporate companies have innovation club. Even academics also started having an innovative hub in every department. Despite the fact that a creative process is not always simple, tried and test methods may be reliable, but trying out new things is a worthwhile experiment. As I discussed earlier, innovation is not only for genius people working alone. It's a group activity, and definitely innovation can be a teachable one. If you follow innovative techniques in your company, you can save time and you can expand your business drastically. Most of the companies who followed the innovation techniques are earning 3 times higher than their competitors. Before going to the today's stuff in detail, how to make your idea into a product, I would like to highlight what was happened to our Indian scenario on agriculture, like agriculture, cycle development, car manufacturing, etc. I'm going to highlight on 2 to 3 sectors. So first, I'm going to concentrate on agriculture sector. As you see in the first figure, a farmer plows his field with the help of bull. Earlier to that, foreigners use horses also, right? With single bull, and then they use two. After that, introduction of tractors to plow the field introduced, and then the initial tractor was like this, and then later it was modified, as you see in the 4th and 5th picture. So the tractors are the most visible symbol of agriculture in India. It has an enriched farming history since the time of independence of India. Development of tractors has happened due to the development of technology and the keen competition that the tractor companies face in India in providing the best quality agriculture equipment. Of course, the first tractor in India comes around 1940. When India gained independence in 1947, several tractor manufacturing companies came to India to start their business. And in the year 60, 70, and 80s, many industries started manufacturing in India itself. Companies now like Acer, Tafe, Escorts are manufacturing, and Mahindra, they are also into this manufacturing sector. And in the if you want to specify, in the year 1998, there's a company called New Holland Tractors. Tractors came to India. After that, John Deere in India produces several different models of tractors, ranging from approximately 35 to 90 horsepower. And Mahindra Group, they entered and owns the Swaraj brand of tractors. All those things we know. Sonalika tractors are very famous in India nowadays. And Escort Group, all we know, they manufactured 4 tractors during 1971. And Tafe is ruling in the tractor segment in India. Nothing but Tractors and Farm Equipments Limited. They started in the early 1960, and they initially marketed Massey Ferguson in India, and they are now under the amalgamation group. And Acer also very famous in India, right? So you have seen plowing the field, a human being transferred to a machinery named tractor, and now the advanced tractor is Sonalika electric tractor. So this news came just 3 days before in newspaper that they introduced first in India Sonalika electric tractor. So what is that? On the occasions of Farmers' Day, Sonalika reforms the agro-vehicle segment of India. So electric tractor introduces noiseless farming for the first time in India. They uses battery power supported by Tiger Electric. It offers a battery backup of 8 hours while operating with a 2-ton trolley, which is unimaginable as of now, right? Yeah, come to the cycle. So all we know, recently the youngsters are not preferring the old Hercules or Hero type cycles. Now the cycle industry transformed to an extremely high level. Now chainless bicycles are available in the market, and also foldable cycles. Even in kids sector, you can find plenty of models available in kids sector to attract the kids in the age group of 5 to 10. Of course, to be frank, kids sector is more profitable than the adult sector who uses the traditional bicycles. So cycle is one of the most first human propelled machine. It was I read in the newspaper and other articles that designed as an alternate of a horse. Approximately in the 19th century, late it was developed in Europe. There were various stages in development of cycles. Initially, it was made of wood, and then metallic wheels, and then riders used to mount them with legs, something like assisted mode of walking. Right? Instead of walking, they prefer cycling. Of course, the British are the people who got bicycles in India, and bicycle penetration in India started during late 1960 or 65. But during the year 70 to 75, India is the fifth largest producer of bicycle in the world. Always we used to say that it's a poor man's carriage. Now bicycle has transformed into a fitness machine. Health experts, doctors recommend to go cycling instead of walking for a better exercise. Because of that, the design of the cycle entirely got changed. Now, the bicycle become lean and trendy. And the foldable bicycles, even you can take into the car and again fold back, and you can go cycling with top speed of 25 kilometers per hour. And gears were also introduced. It gives faster cruising, and now people fitted battery into it. Now the cycle becomes a smart cycle or smart machine or e-cycle. So there are plenty of electric bicycles in India. I'm not recommending any e-cycles. Just I'm showing for the awareness of the people. Ampere, EcoBike, Hero Electro, Copernicus. They are making electric bicycles, which comes hardly in the range of 10 to 15,000. And with trendy design. Okay. And one of the electric cycle, Copernicus, can give 25 kilometer per hour speed and 25 kilometer per charge. If you charge, it takes 4 hours charging time, they say, and it gives 24 kilometer. The battery life they are claiming 3 years. Approximately it takes only 7 to 8 paise per kilometer, which is most economy. One of the greatest advantages, no license is required, and you can take maximum load of 100 kg. And the biggest plus is it won't emit any carbon, no emission. What I mean is zero carbon emission. So because of this, many people like electric bicycle to ride. One step moving ahead, what came is electric bike, e-bikes. Now e-bikes you can get in the market starting from 25,000 to 1,50,000. E-bikes also working similar to electric bicycles, but it has got more features like sensors and other features which gives you riding conventional bike. So what you are seeing is an Ether bike, which is still India's top bike, and the bottom left is the e-bike given by Yamaha. TVS also introduced e-bike in the name of IQ Electric. And Yulu, you can find this in roadside of Bangalore or any high metropolitan city. With the help of an app, you can ride like a rented bicycle, which was 10-15 years back in every town. So this rented e-bikes are available now in all metros, including Chennai, particularly popular in Bangalore. And instead of, if you are going alone, you can use this, and it can go up to a top speed of 20 to 25 kilometers. So there is no doubt that electric vehicles are the future of travel. In fact, they are already extremely popular, and it is approximately says that the survey says that 200 million electric vehicles are used in China itself. Then imagine about India. If it gets popular, then similar or higher electric vehicles will be used in India also in future. So a lot of requirements are there in this sector, e-bike sector. If you want to compare the prices of the e-bike in India, just I'm not recommending any e-bikes, just for understanding purpose. You can choose here Ether 450, which costs around 1 lakh 10 to 15,000. It gives it need a battery capacity of 2.7 kilowatt hour. Maximum 75 kilometer it can go. Requires 5 hours charging. Top speed is 80. They're claiming. And still this Ether is an IIT Madras incubated company, and they are competing the top companies like TVS, Yamaha, Hero, Honda, etc., Bajaj including. And the next best is Revolt, Bajaj, and TVS iQ, Okinawa, a Japan-based company. They are also good in this sector, climbing 70 km per hour with a minimum charging time of 4 hours. But they are claiming if you use eco mode, you can go approximately 160 km per charge. And Hero also introduced, they are claiming 110 km it can go. But there is one Torque company, they are climbing 100 km per hour, but the battery capacity and the other details are not shown. So if you need any further source, you can look into the Business Insider. Yeah. Next, let us spend few times on the car manufacturing or car development in India. You may raise your eyebrow when you hear that India became the 4th largest auto market in 2019, displacing Germany with about approximately 4 million units sold in passenger and commercial vehicle categories. Very soon, India is expected to displace Japan in the 3rd largest auto market, going to happen in 2021. Of course, the two-wheeler segments are dominating in India in terms of volume. They are particularly covering the rural markets for their growth. India is also a prominent auto exporter, and strong export growth expectations for the near futures, especially the Ford, Hyundai, and Nissan. They are exporting most of the cars from India, from their production line. So government of India has taken several initiatives, and automobile players in the Indian market expected to make India a leader in two-wheeler and four-wheeler under the Make in India project. The automobile factory is supported by various factors like availability of skilled labor, low cost, robust R&D centers, and low cost steel production. These things are the primary reason for auto manufacturer to look into India as to set up a plant in India. And one thing what you want to look into here is still in Delhi, some of the ministry people using the ambassador car for as a official vehicle. Even in my town, even deputy collector is using this ambassador car. Even today, it has its own luxury. People in who aged around 50 to 60 now may know the importance of this ambassador car. Once Kantasa was considered as a luxury when compared to ambassador, where Premier Padmini and similar other Hindustan Motor products were also ruled for almost 20 to 25 years in the taxi. Premier Padmini was in top, and in ambassador also in top in TamilNadu. Premier Padmini top in northern states. After that, due to the necessity and other factors, the design got changed, and now electric vehicles came to the market. Electric vehicles going to dominate our Indian market in another 10 years almost. So what you are seeing in the lowermost is Tesla electric vehicle. It has got features compared to BMW or Audi, things like autopilot. It can activate driver assistance on its own. Ludicrous plus mode. It means it can go 60 miles per hour in 2.2 or 4 seconds. And it has a supercharger, hundreds of miles of range. It can go. It requires only an hour to charge. And you can download new software, and streaming services also available in this. Slacker streaming services allows you to create radio stations inside the car. Web browser available, and auto racing suspension. This is very special for Tesla cars. So it adjusts the firmness of the ride to better suit driving conditions. And advanced parking sensors also available. And of course, these parking sensors are available in Indian cars made also. Indian made cars, even Tata also have this feature. And they have a special key which is shaped like a car. And they have their own app which will lock or unlock the car and flash the lights or trigger the horn based on the app. So these are all the special key features. Just look into the development from ambassador car from 1960 to Tesla in 2020. Totally, the design, the functionality of the engine and other accessories got changed. But still, old cars are giving good performance, reliability, and exceptional mileage compared to new cars. Because of the heavy competition in compact cars, what you're seeing here is Quid, Redigo, Alto, Yan, and some others are there. Because of competition, one has to show their design excellence to the public, and with minimum cost, they have to give the maximum comfort to the rider. So this is the philosophy behind developing a new car. Okay. So price must be less, but you should get a good looking design, aesthetic look with exceptional high costly car comfort. Okay. So in this segment, everyone knows that Quid sale was huge compared to Alto. Alto was number one in these small compact cars consistently for the last 10 to 15 years. But Quid challenged and now number one. And the Datsun Redigo also challenging the Quid model, and it resembles mostly a similar length, breadth, and width. The dimensions are almost similar to available cars in the market. Only thing what they have done is they have done design changes and the engine technology they modify. Now let us move on to the mobile sector. I am during the myself during the year 1998. I have seen this Nokia 5110. One of my friend in Chennai, he is a managing director of a company who purchased. At that time, even I don't know what is mobile phone, right? After that, during the year 2002 to 4, Motorola, they introduced the low-cost mobile, even Nokia also. And 2003, 1100 is a very famous mobile from Nokia. Every people in India enjoyed this model. And BlackBerry, they are the pioneer in introducing the latest technology with the help of Qualcomm technology. 6210 is very common, and they gave a new dimension, new design to the look of the mobile. During the year 2007, Apple introduced its first iPhone. On seeing that, companies like Samsung and other Korean and Chinese companies, they introduced a similar feature compared to iPhone, but still iPhone no one can beat on their performance, and of course it is a little bit costly compared to other companies, but still iPhone gives superb performance. Now 2020, you can able to witness iPhone 12 Pro. So it has a Bionic A14 Bionic, which is 5 nanometer chip size. The chip size is very, very small, nanometer size. Lidar scanner it has, and sensors like face unlock, 3D face recognition, and it has got compass, proximity sensor, accelerometer, and ambient light sensor, gyroscope, parameter. On seeing these features, the competitors also brought similar features into their camera. once they introduced iPhone. But poor peoples or middle level peoples cannot afford iPhone. They go for Chinese or Korean sets. On seeing the changes, you could be able to see the final one, Nokia. Again, they relaunched Nokia 105. You can see how, when compared to 5110, how they modified, which costs around 1000 to 1500 rupees only. It has got its own basic features like you can message, WhatsApp, text, you can use internet also. Right? This is the advancement. Okay. So let me end at this point about the drastic development. There are several areas or sectors I can give I can witness or give evidence. But so far I have discussed only 4 to 5 sectors. One is mobile, second one is car, automobile, and the third one is bike, and the fourth one is cycle, and fifth one is tractor. Okay. So in tractor, you have seen man plowing to electric tractor. So in cycle, ordinary chain we used in olden days, chain to move the cycle, to pedal the cycle. It moves to chainless now and foldable, right? And the other advancement is electric bicycle. And the next advancement is e-bike. And advancement in automotive sectors and mobile sectors. So I have given here 5 different sectors. If you look at carefully, you may think that why I am spending so much time to give a brief explanation about every product. One thing is common in all the 5 sectors. At this point of time, you have to find what is that. Only one thing is common in all the 5. Not only all, even if I include in next talk another 5 to 10 sectors, in all the sectors, one thing will be in common. That is nothing but continuous improvement or continuous innovation. Okay. Based on the requirement of the customer or market, you have to continuously improve your product. Based on the technology development, you have to adapt quickly to the latest technology, and you have to incorporate that technology into your product. Otherwise, your product will be thrown out of this market. Even many of the mobile phones are not in the market now. Say, for example, in India, Videocon is the successful manufacturer of television in India. Now, they produced mobile phones also. Now, they are not in the market. Onida, very famous company, television, they are not in the market. BPL, they are the one who introduced pager before this mobile phone comes, before 1998, 95, the trends, 90s, late 90s. They introduced the pagers. Now they are not in the market. Why? Because they have not adapted the changes, the technological changes. As I said, the iPhone 12 Pro has 5 nanometer chip to function all the sensors. Okay. So technology going to the next level. So what you have to do is if any one of you want to create a product, you have to adapt the latest technology, not the old technology. Once if you adapt to the latest technology, you have to quickly convert your idea into product and quickly deliver to the customer. Otherwise, if you delay, competitors will introduce their product in the market, and again your product will be lag. These things you may know from mobile phone business. Say, for example, 2019-18 models are still available. In, say, for example, Nokia or Sony Ericsson or Motorola. They introduced many phones, but still they not sold many of their products in the market. At the time of introduction, their product cost maybe around 10,000. Now they are ready to give for 3,000, 4,000 rupees because it's a old technology. So as the technology improves, you have to adapt quickly, right? Okay. So as I told earlier, innovation is the key factor which drive your company to the next level. Innovation makes a country great. Of course, innovation is the one which gives economy, which fuels the economy to any country. But one thing what you need to know from this slide is you cannot force or you cannot give command to the employer to innovate something forcibly. You have to give unlimited freedom to the employer to innovate. Otherwise, if you force them, they will do something at one point of time, your company will suffer a loss. This also happened in many companies. As I said, you have to, if you hesitate to change to the current trend, then people directly will reject your product, right? So because of peer pressures, our parents, our friends, R&D team, they will give maximum pressure to create a new product. But new product will not come just by giving a pressure or instruction or directions. You have to give sufficient time, sufficient freedom to the employees to invent. One key factor you have to take at this point is successful inventor, they need to think like a business person from the start. Suppose you are an inventor, you should not come with an idea and making into a product. At the time of idea itself, you need to know how to convert this idea into a business model. Yeah. So this is one of the best slide I can say. Understanding customer, as I told earlier, understanding customer is very, very difficult. We do not know which product they will reject, which product they will accept. So Honda, you all know, Hero Honda, they splitted into two, Hero and Honda now. They are selling separately. This Honda, they introduced a model by name Click with 109.919 cc single cylinder. It also produced 8 bhp power at 7,000 rpm, 8.94 nanometer torque, almost similar to Activa 4G, Activa 4G Activa, and method to continuously variable transmission. This weighs 6 kilogram lesser than Activa. Activa also from Honda only. Okay. They introduced this model, but now people not much crazy about this product. Now Honda discontinued its production. From the newspaper I read, they discontinued its production. And also, in this click is something like similar to scooter type, like similar to Activa or Scooty. And the other one is Navy Honda, which is almost the specification is similar to Click, but it looks like a small bike, right? You can see in the second picture. And similarly, Honda Navy also shares its engine with Activa, 110 range, 110 cc, similar to Click, and around 8 bhp power at 7000 rpm, similar to Click, 8.9 something torque. But this product also people not interested, particularly Indian people. But Latin American countries, they are exporting. Many peoples in Latin America, they are using this Navy, but Indian customers are not fond of this product. They are not interested. But the design wise, compact wise, it looks good. It's a perfect vehicle for Indian even teenagers, but somehow they fail to catch the customer, fail to convince the customer. Okay. So there are a lot of innovation happened to produce this model, these two models. Okay, several manpowers they put to create this kind of model, but unfortunately it failed. So every company, either it is a small or big, they have their own failure stories also. Mostly failure stories they won't discuss in common forum. Okay, only successful running bikes they will sell, they will project. So we have to, as I discussed earlier, we have to be very innovative in every aspect, whatever may be the manufacturing, whatever the idea you are having. If you are converting your idea into a product, you have to give innovativeness. Say, for example, this is an disposing waste bin. For every sector or for every consumables like plastic, glass, metal, e-waste, paper, they have different color coded waste bin. So you have to remember which color for what product. There may be a little bit confusion, but initial stage you have to paste some the image, what you can put in, what you should not. And for medical waste, you have to use a different color coded one, right? So you have to think whether it is a small idea or a big idea. You have to give some innovative thought process into the system. Yeah. As I told earlier during my initial slides, 1 to 3, I told in the coming slides, I will discuss if you want to make your idea into a product, you need to follow these 7 steps. These 7 steps are not like a Bible. It may vary from person to person. Some experts may reduce into 2 to 3, some may increase to 10 to 15. It varies. Based on my experience, I divided into 7 segments. First thing, what you have to do. As I told, if you want to create a product, as I told you earlier, you want to create a new product or making a change in the existing design. You have to first note down that. Once that comes to your mind, you have to record everything in a book or paper or computer. So, what is the background of your idea? How you inspired to get that idea? What are the design approach you want to follow to make into a product? What are the product features you want to add? Product features like materials, colors, textures, etc. And for whom you are going to introduce this market, target market or target people. It's for household or industry or common people. And what will be the cost roughly? One thing you need to note is once if you record all these things, it is not like a strict procedure. You can make n number of changes at this point of time while recording your idea, right? So the next one is product search or research. Once you have some product in your mind, you cannot keep on developing that product and going to sell in the market. What you have to first do is you have to search in the market whether your idea already some companies they produced or they marketed or not. You have to do an extensive research or search in the market. Of course, you have to do search in the patent website also through proper patent firm. Sometimes products may not be available in the market where you are looking, but somewhere in the world it may available. If you want to find those products, you have to do a patent search. While doing your search, what you need to do is you have to consult your family and close friends also. You have to discuss, not to discuss every aspect of your idea, just roughly. I have an idea like this. Have you seen anywhere else in the world the similar type of products? And you have to go and do a brainstorming session with the shop owners or customers who are the end users. Okay, there are plenty of consultants or experts also available. You can make use of them because doing search on your own for your first idea you may not get easily, but already professional people if they are available, you have to pay a little bit, but you will get a quick survey. Say for example, if I want to make a hybrid engine, okay, I have to either consult a mechanical engineer or electrical engineer. If suppose I'm not an I'm not having an engineering background, then I have to consult engineers. They will tell, oh, your idea is already there. Otherwise they will tell, no, your idea is not there, you can proceed. They can guide you, but you have to careful at every point of time. You cannot reveal all the idea to anyone, even close to you also. And the third process is evaluate your idea. How to do evaluation? You have to check whether your idea will succeed in the market or not. Some people's technically they used to say preliminary invention evaluation system. This preliminary invention evaluation system will help to find your idea or product, whether this product will hit the market or not. And also this system will tell you whether your product has any errors or any design fault. Through or by getting a feedback from end users, right? You have to evaluate your idea. Once your evaluation also completed, then you have to go for a prototype model. So prototype is nothing but producing a sample product. Sometimes it may be to the actual size, or it may be smaller than the actual one. It is just to test concept or process, so that if there is any flaw in the design, you can change the product at the initial stage itself, at the prototype itself, so that you will reduce the huge loss by just going directly into the production. And fifth important is patent filing. So once you record your idea, you searched everything good, you evaluated also your idea perfect, you have prototype also you have done, that also perfect, suits good. The next step is you have to do a patent filing. The initial patent filing can be done on our own. Even if you have any idea or not, you can file on your own. But hiring a patent attorney will ease your patent filing process. Apart from that, professional patent attorney will do research before filing the patent. He will also do research. Okay. Apart from you, sometimes you may miss, he may not miss. He will definitely find all the ways to find whether this product available in the market or not. He will do all kinds of search. And also patent attorney duty is to make sure that your patent doesn't infringe any existing one. Okay. This is the most critical aspect of patent attorney. Why I am saying this, you may know, aware about Samsung, Apple. Samsung was ordered by a court to pay Apple $539 million for in damages in patent dispute. So what this Apple says, Samsung blatantly copied our design. But what Samsung told, they argued that Apple design patent do not cover the entire part or entire product. By just saying that, they told they have not violated the patent law. Finally, Samsung paid $539 US dollar million, 539 million US dollar as a fine because of this one mistake, that is infringe. Okay. So you have to always beware of competitors. Okay. Once if you have an idea or you have made a prototype, you should not show to public, or you should not present in media, either WhatsApp or Facebook or any TV channels, papers, etc. Otherwise, what they will do, they will find the loophole, they will file the patent before you file, or they will bring the product before your product launch into the market. So you have to always keep your eye on competitors, what they are doing. And finally, if patent attorney also told everything fine and good, then you have to go for license. Here you have to take one important decision. What is that? you have to keep the license or you have to sell the license. It is always, if you are an entrepreneur or startuppreneur, if you start your business for the first time, it is always better to sell your license, or collaborating with manufacturer is the best choice. Otherwise, you have to invest more money and also find in which country the production can be done. Say, for example, most of the Japanese products they are manufacturing in China because of low cost manufacturing. Some 2 years before, they had a big fight between Japan and China. They moved many factories to Vietnam and few to India. And because of this COVID 19, many companies interested to move to either Vietnam, Taiwan, or India. So most inventions and great products takes years to develop. You cannot develop just like that. Many times, as I told earlier, there is a possibility for you to fail, but you have to stay creative and keep improving your idea regularly. Yeah. So this is what I told earlier, patent dispute. So macrumors.com, from that website I took this photo. You can be able to see Apple iPhone and Galaxy. Both look similar. What Galaxy told, Apple not covered the full patent. Later, it was solved in the court, right? So I recommend everyone, every entrepreneur or anyone who want to start a company to go for a SWOT analysis. So what is that SWOT analysis? It's strength. You have to know your strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Right? So first thing you need to, this SWOT analysis will work for any situation under any environment. It is not only for startuppreneurs or entrepreneurs. First thing, what is your capacity? What your company do? How you are different from your competitors? How you are skilled, knowledgeable compared to others? How is the intellectual property and other technologies your company or personally you are having? Those things comes under strength. Under weakness, you have to find your own weakness and you need to improve it. So weaknesses you have to find on your own, or you can ask your colleagues, or you can invite an external member to find your weakness, external expert. They will tell in what way your company lacks compared to the competitor. How the competitor are doing better than your company. And why your company products are not selling when compared to the competitors. They will tell. You have to analyze those things. They will come under weakness. And the third one is opportunities. Your goals. You may know who are the competitors in your area. So what is the emerging need for your products or services to the market or consumer? And you have to go frequently for press or media coverage of your company. This opportunity you have to point out, note down here, media or coverage. Say for even if you look into turn on your TV channels, you can find number of advertisements which goes from 10 seconds to even 1 minute. Frequently they will give their advertisement, so that it's an opportunity to penetrate into your mind, customer mind. So what are the opportunities available to reach the customers? You have to think and work it out. And finally, the threat. Threat is nothing but what are the obstacles you face in your company. Okay. Mostly obstacles are the competitors, and sometimes government will change their policy. Suddenly they will increase the electrical bill, import export duty. Because of that, you have to revise the cost of the final product. Once if you increase the final product cost, then you will have to face the market competitor. Competitor will sell in low margin compared to you. So these factors come into picture. Sometimes your competitors will give negative media coverage. They won't sometimes they won't directly fight with your company, but they will tell what are your weakness. So I still remember some few years before this Ariel and Tide soap powders. They through advertisement they fought each other, and they proved that Ariel is the best. Sometimes these things may happen. One thing you have to do is you have to change your customer attitude to your company. So I request everyone to go for this SWOT analysis. Yeah. Idea to a product. Something happening, not working. Okay. Ah. If suppose you have an idea, an abstract idea in your mind to design a water bottle for a packaging company. There are several packaging companies, branded packaging companies like Pillay, Aquafina, Bisleri, and Parley. Many are there in the market. If somebody comes to you and you are an engineer or a designer asking you to create a product based on the customer idea, or you have your own idea to create a bottle, what one thing you need to keep it in mind is you cannot resemble the model of the Kinley, Distillery or Aquafina or whatever may be in the market. You have to show your deviation, design deviation, right? So first what you will do, you will do a sketch in a CAD model or through hand drawing. In stage 2, what you will do, compared to other bottles, you have to do your own design. Stage 3 will be the final design. Okay. So if you want to make a bottle, PET bottle for bottle drinking water manufacturing company, you have to follow at least 3 to 5 design changes you have to make. Once if you finalize the design, you have to create a mold. Okay. So if you want to create a mold, it will cost around 1 lakh rupees roughly if you go for a quality mold. Once if your mold is ready, with the help of the extruder, you can get with the help of blowing, wet blowing, you will get your bottle, right? If suppose you want to change the bottle, what you have to do? You have to again create a design and again make a die. Again, you have to spend 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh plus rupees. So, in order to avoid all these things, a technology called 3D printing has come widely in the market. You cannot print every bottle in this machine and sell, it will be a costlier one. But your abstract idea, whatever the idea comes to your mind, either it may be a bottle or cup or any industrial screws or gears, whatever may be, or a mobile casing or key holding device, whatever may be that comes to your mind, you can use this 3D printing technology to make your prototype by an expense of not more than 10,000 rupees. Whereas if you go for die, you have to you have to give at least or minimum of 1 lakh rupees to see the final product. But the same final product can be seen with the help of a 3D printer machine, 3D printing of PET bottle machine, by not by your expenses not greater than 10,000 rupees. Based on your bottle size and shape, etc., it may vary. So this is the one of the best method to do your prototype. Yeah. So during this COVID pandemic, even I have developed some 3 to 4 products related to hygiene products, which are all related to self-care products. Because of patent issue, I have not shown the other products, but for in the interest of the listeners, I'm just showing this one. So this is a sterilizer developed by me. I have done all the process, whatever I have told earlier. After those process, I have first idea. I had an idea in my mind. Then I draw my idea, and then searched. There are plenty of people giving a similar product. Then I evaluate my idea, and then developed a prototype. Finally, I applied for patent, and I have not kept the license with me. I sold to one company called Eng to market. Okay. So this is one classic example, because I am speaking here for the last 1 hour 15 minutes about the product development. I'm not just talking by referring few papers from the websites and other books. my own experience I included, and some of them I referred through website and books also. Whatever coincides, I put as a point here. So this Enroute company, they are selling this product, very cost effective, cheaper. If you go for Philips or any other model, the same capacity they are selling for 10,000 rupees. But what we are selling for 6,500, very affordable. The reason behind is every poor people must use this. Even we have different models also. This is 36 watts bulb, UV bulb. Even we have lesser watt bulb also. If you use lesser watt bulb, your product cost will go down. And based on the size of the box, your price will also decrease. So we have ranges from 2000 to 7,000 rupees with different size. And some of the other innovative products you can find during this COVID is pressing with your leg and getting the sanitizer on your hand. And the second one is without pressing or without touching. With the help of a sensor, you are getting the sanitizing fluid. These are all the products they developed because of this COVID. It was not earlier, these products not available in the market. These products available in foreign countries, but not here in India. Especially the first one is especially made during this pandemic by all. Even we have done one model, but we cannot claim that it's an innovative product developed by us. So with this, I end my talk. I sincerely thank all the listeners. I once again thank Mr. Kritik Raja for his invitation and cooperation and support. Also, my sincere thanks goes to Dr. Dhanasekhar sir, who trusted me and who invited me to give a different level talk. Normally, this is the first time I'm giving based on the product based. Otherwise, regular lectures I used to give that is related to textbooks or research papers. So I thank you all and wish you a happy New Year 2021. Thank you.
Yes, sir. It was a great talk, and we have few questions. The first question: uh, how do I know or check my idea novelty?
Yeah. So as I discussed earlier, you have to do this search. Okay. Whether your idea has got a novelty or not, you have to do a pattern search or any search. Just Google search will not give. They have an exclusive search. Every patent attorney have. Once if you put your idea in a sentence or as a picture, you could able to get whether it is available in the market or not. And the other point is you have to talk to the customer. Once something, if you are keeping in mind an idea, just you cannot keep on going making a product. After that, you may fail. Okay, you cannot go like that. You have to talk to the customers. That is what I told earlier. You have to talk to your friends, relatives, and nearby peoples first. And the second level peoples are the customers and the corporate employees or the shop owners. You have to talk. They will tell immediately whether this product will go or not. Say, for example, I'm going to say for example, I'm having an acre of tea plantation, tea. Okay, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to sell, or I'm planning to sell dust tea in the market. You prepared your own dust tea and tested and given to your friends and relatives. Everyone said, okay, good, fine, it will move in the market. But once if you position your tea brand into the market, even though your product is good, people may not like it. They will not just change their regular taste to someone new. It is very, very difficult. Those who consume Nescafe, they will not consume brew. Recently, there is one company called Levista. They put crores of rupees for marketing and advertisement to reach the people. Okay. Once if you go to the supermarket, you can find 2 to 3 racks full of Levista. Then they captured the market, and still their competitors are Nescafe and Brew. So if you are having an idea, innovative idea, you have to talk to the customer if you know directly. That is what I would like to ask you is whether your product directly reaches the customer or it go through intermediate, or if it is a product which is, you are supplying to the industry, then you have to talk to the real workers or employees or skilled people, right? Any other question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a very good example to understand the concept of novelty. So, moving on, we have another question. What is the purpose of incubation center and pre-incubation centers?
So, incubation centers, they will give all kinds of support. Say, for example, if you want to start a company, you have an idea. If you tell to the incubating group, they will have a knowledgeable person. And in that incubation cell, already company owners, CEOs will be a member. Immediately they will discuss with that those groups, and they will come to inform you that whether your idea will work out or not. If your idea is will work out, then they will support. You will get all financial support from the incubation cell itself. They will give you the office space. They will give you, they will do sometimes market search also, and sometimes if you are producing the product, they will help you to reach the product to the customers also. So all kinds of support you will get in the incubation cell. Otherwise you have to do on your own. You have to apply for loan through banks or private people or crowdfunding. Then you have to prove that you are satisfied the need. So it is always better to choose the immediately they will give you an contact number and address. Whereas if you want to introduce your company, if you are doing privately, you have to take a rental apartment or rental shop, and then you have to proceed. So lot of money you have to spend initially. Whereas if you go through incubation cell, they will take care mostly.
Yes, sir. And we have one more question. What is the role of hub, research hub, like T hubs? Many we have all over the country.
Yeah, even the IIT Madras, they are the first one to promote the research park inside the academic campus. The biggest advantage is you can get the testing facility. Say, for example, if you have an office with IIT Madras Research Park, you can use all the facilities of IIT Madras to test your product, or to if you want to have a discussion with professor or emeritus professor, they are available 24/7. You have to book a prior appointment and you can discuss. So those kind of positives are there. That is the reason why people are going to research parks. Unfortunately, if you see the IIT Research Park, many tier 1 companies, they occupied the research park, and they want to improve their product. For that, they need highly skilled professors, assistants. If you look at IIT Madras Research Park website, you can find tier 1 companies, Fortune 500, even Fortune 500 companies are there. They have office in that. So if you have any idea, even you can approach those research park also to start. They have their own incubation facility. They will also help. Apart from that, recently 2 days before, Institute of Food Processing Technology, Tanjavur, they have their own incubation cell, where if you want to start a company related to any food processing, you can approach those people. They have ready-made business model. So no need to put your brain or brainstorming session, not required. They have ready-made business model. Once if you go, they will give you an opportunity to start your company. Similarly, in Trichy Agriculture University, they have their own innovation or startup club. And any product, if you want to make, or if you want to start a company related to agricultural, you can approach those people. They will help to form a company immediately.
That's it. That's all the questions we have now. So, Dr. Shanti.
Yes. Sir, it's a very wonderful presentation. But I have one normal question, sir. Nowadays, many ideas are in the research stage only. Many of them, they are going up to patent filing. It's not coming into market. How to fill this gap, sir?
Yes. What happened is there is directly a very big gap between the academicians and the industry people. So whatever the research papers you are publishing or patents you are publishing, they won't, industry peoples, they won't take care. They casually, just like that, they will watch and skip it. Every industry has got their own R&D. Say for example, Hyundai Motor, they have their own R&D. Ford, they have their own R&D. And Nissan, they have their own R&D. Even though steel is common, everyone is using similar steel. Similar grade of steel. They have their innovative technology. Okay. In crash test, all model cars will not pass except few. So they will have an edge over the other car. What is that? That is the innovativeness. Mostly industry people will not share what they have done on their product. They will not publish even. Okay. Till that, you do not know what is the composition of Pepsi, Coca-Cola. But in my town, on a small company, is a small business person selling locally. The taste of that drink is almost similar to Coca-Cola. Say for example, even you can directly taste one Madurai-based company called Kalimark. it's somehow it is better than Coke also, and it is healthier also. People used to say, and the main reason is you have to speak to the customer first, and then keep on developing your product. What people do is they develop a product based on their own idea and model and design. They want to forcibly sell this product into the market. Remember that no people will forcibly buy anything. If suppose you are going to a supermarket, if someone forcibly selling a soap to you, whether you will buy? No. You will buy only the soap what you used to for the last 10 or 15 years. Suddenly, a person will not change from one soap to another soap. Similarly, you have to understand the customer. Slowly, you have to enter into their field and try to change their mindset. Like what I said earlier, Levista, how they change it through continuous advertisement, continuous paper advertisement, giving free samples with some other highly running products. Some of the consumer products they used to give buy one get one. Why? Because their products are not moving fast and not penetrating into the market. So they give buy one get one. So people will buy for the first time. If the product is of poor quality, they won't go for the second time. So any quality product, they won't give a free or buy one get one, like marketing strategy they won't follow. So one thing is what I would like to say, either it is a paper or a patent, once because that you published, no one will buy from you. Even NASA, most for the last 2 decades, they failed to create the cryogenic engine. They have to depend on the other countries. Now we have one which takes our satellites much faster than the competitors. Okay, they won't file a patent. They won't reveal what are the methodologies they involve. So certain things they won't declare in common. But what I would like to say is just focus on your customer. If it is groceries, you have to talk to the people directly, housemaker or your sisters or friends. If it is a company related manufacturing product, you have to go and talk to the end users. Again, say for example, if I am comfortable in riding Hero bike, I won't change my mindset to go to Yamaha suddenly, all of a sudden. If suppose one of my friend is giving a Yamaha free of cost to me, then I will change my mind immediately. Instead of buying a new Hero, my friend is giving freely, let us try this one. Okay, so this is the mindset, how to capture the mindset of the people. So you need to work out on that aspect. Is it okay, madam?
Thank you very much, sir. It was a very wonderful session.
Okay.
Really hope audience they are getting lot of inputs from your end. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm and pleasant good evening to all. At the outset, it gives me an immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks for this wonderful occasion, an international webinar on turn your idea into your product. I would like to thank today's resource person, Dr. V. Sivaraman, Professor Mechanical Engineering, Director Industry Institute Relations, E.G.S. Pillay Engineering College, Nagapattinam, TamilNadu, who honored his program despite his busy schedule, has found time to grace us with his wonderful lecture. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
I am also very grateful to ThickNess Learning Community, Engg and Dynamic founder, Mr. Kritik Raja, and the members of TLC for their encouragement, backing, arrangement, valuable contribution, and wonderful support to make this webinar grand success. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all ThickNess Learning Community beloved participants from various positions for showing their interest in this webinar, for making this event as a resounding success. ThickNess Learning Community upcoming webinars are Women Empowerment, PCB Designing, Opportunities in Data Sciences, and Python Programming, etc. Once again, I thank one and all present here. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you very much.